Hi, Langley Leopards. Today we're going to read a story called The Remarkable Farkle McBride. The story is by John Lithgow and illustrated by C.F. Payne. John Lithgow is the author who is pictured to the right. He's a musician and known for acting in many movies and TV shows. He loves music, so he wrote this story for us. The Remarkable Farkle McBride. Pity the prodigy Farkle McBride. No matter what instrument poor Farkle tried, whether strumming or blowing or drumming or bowing, his musical passions were unsatisfied. When Farkle McBride was a 3-year-old tyke, all freckly, bony, and thin, he astonished his friends and his family alike by playing superb violin. He went reedly-deedly-deedly-dee with all of the strings at his side. Reedly-deedly-deedly-dee, the remarkable Farkle McBride. But when he was 4, Farkle played it no more, in spite of his parents' beseeching. He shattered the records he used to adore. He smashed up his rosin, ripped up every score. He threw fiddle and bow to the living room floor as he shouted, "Enough of your screeching!" When Farkle was 5, his melodical gift once again bore rhapsodical fruit. The woodwinds inspired his spirits to lift, and he rapidly mastered the flute. He went roodily-toodly, toodly-too, with all of the winds at his side. Roodily-toodly, toodly-too, the remarkable Farkle McBride. But at 6 Farkle flung his flute to the lake, notwithstanding its lyrical trill. He stamped on the dock till you'd think it would break. "That's it," he exclaimed, "I've had all I can take. That tootling gives me a brutal headache. It's so wimpy and whiny and shrill." When Farkle was 7, a different sound rekindled his musical flame. He became the most expert trombonist around, and the boulevards buzzed with his name. He went vroompity-doompity-doompity-doom with all of the brass at his side. Vroompity-doompity-doompity-doom, the remarkable Farkle McBride. But at 8 he declared to his parents' despair, and as everyone else might have guessed, "I can't stand the trombone with its blat and its blare. That racket is more than my eardrums can bear. So return it or throw it away, I don't care. I despise it just like all the rest." When Farkle was 9, both his father and mum were bursting with pride and affection, for Farkle learned xylophone, cymbals, and drums, the entire percussionist section. He went bing, bang, bellama-clash, with all of the drums at his side. Tinkly bing bong bumpity crash, the remarkable Farkle McBride. But soon he fell prey to his usual gloom, despite all the praise and the flattery. First a sigh and a sulk, then a frown and a fume, then an ear-splitting tantrum that emptied the room. "I can't take it," he bellowed, "the crash and the boom and the clang and the bang of the battery." But by then he reached the end of his musical tether. But then he discovered his favorite sound: musicians all playing together. It happened like this. The conductor caught cold on the day of a major recital. They said, "You've got to replace him," young Farkle was told. "Your cooperation is vital." He took the baton and he gave the downbeat. Kaboom, the foundations were shaken. Bombastic and sweet, it filled up the hall and spilled to the street. Music that brought the whole crowd to its feet from the instruments he had forsaken. Reedly-teedly, grumpity-bang. Hooray, all the spectators cried. Rumpity-dumpity-dumpity clang, the remarkable Farkle McBride. Since that sparkling night, Maestro Farkle McBride conducts all the instruments he ever tried. His happy heart sings to brass, drums, winds, and strings. And the remarkable Farkle is at last satisfied.